I've been black all my life. I'm a die black. And the one thing I know black women will do is we will survive and we will thrive. And y'all can just keep hating.
What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank Texas Representative Yolanda Jones said, in Texas, the road to blue goes through black. And I agree 100%. And that should be countrywide. You see, this country, both the left, the progressives, and obviously the conservatives, we're talking about the Democrats. The Democrats who think that we're just going to get up and go vote for them just because we want to get rid of this white ring administration. Listen, we cool. We can cope with this shit, right? We can cope with this. You know why? Because what we're not going to do is put a bunch of lily-ass freaking left-wing goddamn fake progressives in office that's going to pander for that's going to slightly pander for our vote every now and then get in the office and not do nothing for us. We're not doing that. You got to earn our vote, meaning you need to be giving us something like tangibles. Tangibles. The black woman has spoken, okay? The black woman has spoken, and she said what she said. And that's what it's going to be. And listen, you guys need to understand that us black folks right now, we are ready to blow this mofo up come 2028. And come this midterm election 2020. We're ready to blow this up. We ain't got nothing to lose. America already showed us. The Democrats, the racist ones, already showed us. The racist Republicans, they've been showing us. But white people think, y'all think that y'all can just continue to have your ideological battles with each other without including black folks. You think we just gonna come in there and save the day with our votes? Because y'all know we are overwhelmingly a powerful voting bloc. And y'all want to use us but don't want to do nothing for us, right? And you figure, damn, the Republicans and Trump are so racist, they just gonna come out anyway. We don't give a you know what I'm saying? We see you as racist and we see them as racist. And you guys are acting like you are superior. Therefore, if you're so superior, why don't y'all do it on your own? Let's see what y'all can do on your own. Texas. Y'all keep trying to, especially in Texas, y'all keep trying to disclude the black vote in Texas and keep thinking y'all gonna beat the Republicans in Texas. You white people in Texas are not strong enough. You liberal white people in Texas are not strong enough to beat the racist white people in Texas. Texas is one of the most racist states with the most aggressively racist people in it. And your lily liberal asses are never going to win Texas without the power of the black vote. And there's many places like that too. Y'all keep it up. If y'all don't respect us politically, you won't get our support. And that's just what it is. We ain't got to like each other, but we got to work together. And you're going to have to give us something if you want us to give you something. And it's just like that. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Between victory and another preventable loss is whether we're willing to tell another hard truth. Black Texans are heartbroken after two extraordinarily inspiring, qualified black women, Vice President Kamala Harris and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, lost. With Congresswoman Crockett's loss, there are no, zero, zilch, nada black statewide candidates for the midterms. Black Texans are hurt, angry, and discouraged. You can clap, it's the truth. Ignoring that reality won't make it disappear. Telling us we have to vote Democrat won't motivate us to vote. But there is good news. We can earn the black vote. Not assume it, not expect it, but earn it. And let me be clear. We don't want Texas to make the same mistake this country made when Walter Mondale defeated Jesse Jackson. Too many people assume Jesse's inspired supporters would simply fall in line. They assumed the energy and enthusiasm he created in black communities would automatically transfer to the Democratic nominee. It didn't happen. Just like today with Vice President Kamala Harris and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
A part of my practice is criminal defense work. There is no felony in the Texas Penal Code for what he says. So respectfully, he's making up some shit, okay? He's trying to get sound bites, and he has no legal mechanism. And if he did, subpoenas from Texas don't work in New York, so he gonna come get us how? Subpoenas in Texas don't work in Chicago. He's gonna come get us how? So let me be clear. He's putting up smoke and mirrors, and I'm hopeful that the media doesn't follow that. I will also say this. I was on the redistricting committee. I sat in on the meetings. We had 3 sham hearings with no maps, where people were forced to testify that they were neutral on the maps because of our processes, when actually, I would say about 99.9% of the people were against it. So they set it up. So when the litigation happens, because it's going to happen, trust and believe, right? That there will be testimony saying that everybody was neutral on it, which is, excuse my French, a damn lie. Then, when they got the map on Wednesday, and let me be clear, it was the worst kept secret in Texas. I was on the redistricting committee, and I was wondering in January, why am I on the redistricting committee? I mean, it ain't a redistricting year. And we didn't meet once, right? But this was always the backup plan, always. I sat in on the hearings. It was a joke. The chair of the redistricting committee, Cody Vasut, is a lawyer. In the legislature, he is the expert on points of order. He knows the law. Cody pays attention to detail. During the redistricting committee meetings, well, I hadn't looked at anything. I don't know. I ain't seen no maps. Yeah, whatever you say. So you peeing on me and you telling me it's raining and you expect me to believe it. Wrong answer. When they finally had the one public hearing with the map, and the secret was out. The stuff is going to get filed on Wednesday, and we're going to have a marathon hearing on Friday, is what they said. The plan was filed on Wednesday, and they had a 10-hour meeting on Friday. And the thing that was the most offensive to me as a person who went to these and asked questions about these, and let me be clear, the districts that are targeted overwhelmingly are black districts, okay? They are pitting Jasmine Crockett against Mark Vesey, and they are pitting Al Green against CD18, where there's a black representative. If you don't know who sat in CD18, I live in CD18, by the way, Barbara Jordan, Mickey Leland, Craig Washington, Sheila Jackson Lee, and Sylvester Turner. So those are the people they're trying to take out. So I'm real upset about it, and my constituents are real upset about it. But it's really interesting that the map person who says that some law firm drafted the maps and he don't know that much about the maps, I felt like I was in a bad edition of an episode of White Man's Burden. For the most part, he told us, grown people speaking to us as if we were kids, said to us, you need to be happy. We didn't have to give you any hearings in the first place, and we know what's best for you. Well, I respectfully submit that they don't know what's best for us. They do not know what's best for us. And let me also be clear. My constituents demanded that I be here. So you think I'm going to listen to Donald Trump and Greg Abbott and Dan Patrick and the Attorney General who can't treat his wife right and who lies on documentation? So I think he needs to worry about going to jail. But my point is this. We, the Democratic contingent, we are paying attention to what our constituents are demanding of us. They've literally told us, if you don't quorum break, we will primary you. That's how important it is. People wonder, why should New York be concerned about what's going on in Texas? Why should anywhere be concerned with what's going on in Texas? I'm going to tell you why. My grandmother says this, if you allow yourself to be a rug, people will step on you. No one was paying attention to North Carolina in 2024. There were 7 Republican congresspeople. There were 7 Democratic congresspeople. Guess what? The Republicans rigged the game in North Carolina, and they took 3 seats. I'm going to say this one more again. That's Ebonics for those of y'all who don't speak it. They took 3 seats. Congress has a 3 Republican majority. Ding, 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 ding. So we weren't paying attention to what was going on in North Carolina. And look what we have. We got that big, ugly, terrible bill shoved down our throats. So guess what? I was paying attention. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Texas will not be North Carolina. We will not give him what we need. And we're marching. We ain't fleeing. We're fighting. And we are so incredibly thankful that the governor has hosted us, because we need allies. If this state does not appreciate Black Texas, we are going to lose in the midterms. But let me be clear. I'm serious.
60 years old. I literally don't have time to micromanage my speech to make other people feel comfortable. So unless when we're comfortable, then they can be comfortable. Because I'm really tired of white fragility. Look, I expect Republicans to disenfranchise us any way they can, legally, illegally. I expect that from them. What I don't expect, and what I think we can infiltrate, is the Democratic Party. And what I don't appreciate is when white progressive Democrats try to hold down black Democrats. They're trying to hold on to power. Right? Perfect example is this morning. Apart from this room is way too small for this panel. Black Democrats are the most reliable voter for Democrats. So, just like I said this morning, I'll hail to the no. You're not about to put us in there. I walked over here, I told you don't start this, because we about to bust this up. We about to come back in here. This is a prime example of the state of Black Texas, but it's also a prime example is about how we have to take our spaces and be loud, and if it makes other people uncomfortable, especially the establishment Democrats, then we need to do that. Because if this state does not appreciate Black Texas, we are going to lose in the midterms when we can gain. So pay attention. I'm no longer going to allow them to dictate what we get. We work too long and too hard, and we need to be loud, and we need to take up space, to speak truth to power, tell the truth and shame the devil, and force the party to reckon with us, because the Republicans are not.
Some call it nappy. Some call it nappy. Some call it nappy. I call it her crown. When she walk in the room, watch the whole thing shut down. Used to let them tell her she should wear it laid down. Now she wear it how she want, and she wear it proud. Some call it nappy. I call it her crown. God took his time when he put that down.
What is that? What is that? I don't know. What is that? That's open. Oh, it's a gobble and it's nasty.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.